Right, can you hear me? Again, sorry about that. Right, hello guys, hope you're doing well. Just double checking everything. Hang on. Again, it's a good start. Now bear with. Professional streaming going on here. Well, anyway. Hope you're doing well, guys. Hopefully I'll get some drawing done tonight. And this is what I plan to do tonight, is draw this guy. Get rid of that now. Drag him in. Hello anyway guys, sorry if I've missed any messages. Oh, Angelin, you're actually early for once and you gotta leave, that's a shame. Thanks anyway. It's nice to see regulars coming by. Well, I guess what I should do is just carry on what I was doing earlier. Just refine this a bit more. For those who don't know, this is a request from a Patreon supporter, and that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. It's this character here, Reaver. Yes, it is Candlelight. And before anybody asks, no, I haven't played it. Anyway, what was I doing before I started streaming? I think I was working on this bit. Let's just get on with it, shall we? We are already 10 minutes into the stream and nothing's happened. Hope you're all doing well. Well, thanks Pinkter for coming by. It's all appreciated. Sorry, my voice is already gone. It's been quite gone today. Oh, I suppose start shaping in his facial features, I guess. And with any luck, I'll get this done by the end of the stream. I mean, it's been going alright so far. Oh, hi, Hero. Hope you're doing well. In case you haven't, guys, check out Hero's channel if you haven't, if you enjoy those animations. You might like what you see. There you go, there's your plug. And my pen's decided to die. Noro, speak English in chat, otherwise it just gets marked as spam. Please, if that's not too much trouble. Well, if you can't speak English, then I'm sorry. There's not much you could do about that. What's going on? Not much at the moment, Otaku, but thanks for coming by again. Just trying to figure out this guy's features at the moment. I better get a better reference actually. Not going to find it there. Oh, that's much better. Don't know where my throat's gone already. Okay, he looks like completely different there. It's a bit more chiseled. It's no problem, man. I was going to make him a frowny boy, but I actually prefer him with that smirk. My favourite always goes during these streams, Candlelight. It's just for some reason it's peaked a bit earlier than I expected. I've got water though, so I'm halfway there. I'm not going to be doing any gargling on stream though, hell no. Yeah, it is, Hero. I should probably put a link in the description actually. Don't think I've updated it. But hey, if you support me on Patreon, wink wink, you can get a request. And with any luck, it might come out alright. I think I need to puff his coat a bit more. I think this needs to go over here a bit more. That's why it looks a bit odd. Looks a bit flat. Actually, this is a better reference. I'm going to enjoy drawing this because, you know, detail is my strong point. Already making that look pretty flat. Right. Ah, he's got like a little flick here. That tiny's a bit higher up. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know if I've said that yet. Hopefully better than me today. But you know, I should make some sort of effort to try and stream again. Right, new layer, I'm gonna refine it a bit more. Oh dear. I stream whenever I can, Hero, but I try not leave gaps, too many, like massive gaps in between, because the aim is to slowly kill my channel, and I think I'm doing pretty well at the moment doing that. But you know, people enjoy it one way or another. Either it's just a handful of people. I like how out of the 3 references I've got, they all he looks different in every one. That's not going to help. I'm getting there. Yeah, that's the thing. Only a handful of my supporters enjoy watching these, but I don't expect a big number, to be honest. Actually, his hat's sat a little bit too on top of his head. Might have to move that down a bit. That's a bit better. Pardon me. Hi Moose. I cannot. Hope you're doing well. Don't you just love it when I don't follow the guides I put down? It's almost become a trademark on this channel. You haven't missed much, cannot, so don't worry. That sounds about right. It's nice to know that YouTube's inconsistency is being consistent. Actually, those goggles are like insanely wonky. That's why you flip, folks. Actually, I noticed that before I even flipped. That's right. Just refining certain details before I start cleaning up. And making mistakes along the way. When in doubt, don't follow the guide. Hey, when I'm not in doubt, I still don't follow it. No, please type in English, please, otherwise I'm just gonna time you out or block you, because obviously I don't know what you're saying, so... You've been warned twice now. Yeah, it really is. Oh my god, my throat. Also, Ray, if you're not speaking in English either, I might have to time you out, sorry. Or hide you. Oh, you can remove users, okay. Didn't realise that. Oh, so there you go. Alright, sorry Noro. Whether you're saying nice things or not, I don't understand what you're saying, so I'm gonna have to time you out. Sorry, but my stream, my rules. How do you put people in timeout? Oops. And Ray as well. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Cannot, for the knock again. The knockers. What's with your secret message, though? Is this some kind of coding? Thanks again, man. Oh, he's got like a flick of hair here as well. Oh, it was you were trying to put... It limited you, so it gave you some weird code on your super chat. That's weird. More YouTube shenanigans. Oh, right. Oh, okay. No, don't worry about it, mate. I appreciate any amount given to me. It's generous, regardless. And you've done it multiple times now, so... Yeah, thanks for supporting what I do. Doesn't go unappreciated, obviously. I'm glad I am worthy, senpai. Unlike the last stream was awful. That's why I've only uploaded like not even a third of it, I don't think. Didn't get a lot of stuff done at all there. Maybe it's because I drew him in last stream, but does he look a bit like Robbie Rotten now? Have I done that by accident? Or is it just my conscious doing the thinking at the moment? My subconscious? I'm getting some Robbie Rotten vibes now from him. What does that code mean, Candlelight? What's with all these codes that are going on? Steampunk Robbie Rotten. Oh, he's got like a feathered jacket. How the hell am I going to do all this? I mean, I've got to show enough detail, but this kind of detail is not my strong suit at all, but, you know, it's what I got to do. Probably going to change that, it looks a bit naff. One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, I guess this character in my style is apparently Robbie Rotten. Or his steampunk cousin. Also, that needs to be behind there. Right, I'll try and draw this part of his tie somehow. Got to try and think of what you're not seeing, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, don't forget his diamond thingy. Like a crystal gem. Maybe it's a crystal gem. Oh, sorry, cannot. No, I haven't. I've basically all I've done since last time is just go onto Twitter, post the messages, and that's it. I haven't looked at my messages yet. Mind you, what is it you've tweeted to me then? Because depending on what it is, if you want feedback from me, I might not be very I might not be much help. Depends what it is. Hey Animo, he is back again. Sorry, they. Yeah, I do watch Steven Universe Hero. It alright. God, I can't draw these, like, feathers or whatever, fur. Actually, I better look back. For the most part, I can't really see anything wrong with the proportions, at least. But again, you guys be the judge. If you see anything, just say, won't take offence to it. Just be mindful of my lack of abilities. He's got another diamond shape here. Maybe he is a crystal gem. Oh, have you, Hero? I'd like to see that. Sorry, I haven't seen that on your channel. See, that's the thing. I'm the opposite, but I'm not a fan of like musicals or anything. I'm not really a fan of the songs. Don't mind a couple of them, I guess. The ones I actually sort of remember. Yeah, sorry, Animo. I did correct myself though, I said they, because I didn't know your... I assumed your gender. That's a no-no on the internets these days. Sorry though. If I had more subscribers and more people watching, people would have been down my throat. They'd be making videos about me. This guy assumed their gender. I've made this vest a bit too long, I think, in the length. Might have to move it up a little bit. I'll see you later, Candlelight. Thanks for popping in again. See you later, Messi, as well. Try and enjoy school in any way you can. I personally didn't enjoy it, but you know, you got to try. See you later, guys. If you're referring to what he said during that stream, then yeah. But at the same time, I know people might disagree with me, but with that many people watching you, you've got to be more careful with what you say on a stream. You can't just, you know, blurt anything out. That's all I'll say about that. Not to say that people overreacted. Of course they overreacted, it's the internet. But at the same time, he should have been mindful as to how many people were watching it. It was like 120,000 or something. It's ridiculous. And people say PewDiePie's irrelevant. Yeah, of course. Okay. Hello, Sappy. By the way, Sappy, I've just realised this. Are you the one that requested this? The only reason I say that is because I recognise your icon on Patreon as well. I've only just connected the dots. Why am I stuck on this bit? If so, let me know how this is going. I've got to try and connect everything. Right, that goes around there, I'm assuming. Sometimes you've got to draw what you don't see, if that makes sense. So this makes even less sense now. He's got a bag there and he's got a holster there. Oh, it is. I can't believe it took so long for me to connect the dots. It's only because I looked at your icon the other day. I hope this is going well though. Again, don't be shy to let me know if it isn't. See, I don't think I should draw that bag. I think I should draw his holster, because it makes more sense because he's actually got a gun. Once he's got a gun there as well. Where's his holster? Oh wait, no, I've just realised his holster's underneath his tailcoat. Or the tails of his coat. Derp. Looks pretty good for a tool. Oh yeah, I haven't zoomed out yet. That's him so far. He doesn't look too much like Robbie Rotten's steampunk cousin, does he? Yeah, he always gets crap, sorry. Going on, I missed your comment. He's going to get crap all the time because, you know, he's... As far as I know, he's the most subscribed channel. He didn't deserve like all the flack he got though. Like, yes, it was a really stupid thing to say, but you got to have context to these things, you know. Like, it was just him getting mad at a video game. Like, worse things have happened. That's what I'll say about that. I don't want to go into. That's old news anyway. What I hate about this kind of stuff that happens, YouTube drama, is that people find any opportunity to make a video about it to profit from the drama. Well, they end up spouting crap. It's annoying. I wish that kind of cycle on YouTube would just stop. Can't we all just get along? Right, his holster's underneath his coat, so I'll put like a bit of it there. What's this bag even attached to though? I'll figure it out later. What genre of music? All sorts, really. I don't really listen to a particular genre anymore. I just like what I like. video game music, rock, some instrumental music, whether it is, whatever genre it may be. The only sort of music I don't listen to is anything you will see on YouTube trending half the time. How can this guy wear all this? Mind you, it looks like maybe it's winter, but how can this guy pose there like that and not be sweating his bollocks off? I mean, I would be. Why is that completely different? Unless this guy has got like different costumes, I won't know. I prefer this one though. Ah, right. Actually, yeah, it says Fable Fortune here. Maybe I won't follow this one then. Maybe I'll follow that one. But luckily, the major bits are generally the same. Thanks for telling me though. Basically cannot, if you support me on Patreon for $10 a month, you have a chance to enter a contest, and if you win it you get a drawing done by me. And at the moment, with the money of course the amount of requests, like contests I hold a month, depends on how much I'm getting a month, if that makes sense. Otherwise it doesn't work, it doesn't cover the hours. Hope that made sense. What was I saying? Was I saying anything? I don't know. Oh, okay then. Try and not make him look like a steampunk Robbie Rotten as well. That would help. I quite like his design though. Just a bit confused by his weird belt and his vest. So yeah, these are face that way. But yeah, if you're enjoying the streaming anyway, guys, make sure to leave a like. It always helps. Of course, you're not obliged to. Oh, thanks, Toaster. I just had it stuffed. I wonder if people will get that reference. It's better than having no style though, Sappy. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, I'm probably a minority here because so many modern games do it. I hate games that try and go for the realistic approach. It's like you're a video game, you have creative freedom. Like, realistic looking games are sort of a bit too common now anyway. So the impact it had isn't there anymore. Are you sure skipping school is wise? Just watch me stream for another hour. But thanks anyway. I think his gun gets a bit narrow, it's like one of those. Pardon me. Need to look back again. Again, this is something you should always do. Look at the full picture every now and then, just in case something doesn't look right. I mean, I don't see anything sticking out badly so far. But again, do let me know. Don't be shy. Yeah, we'll get those educations. I mean, do you want to end up like me? But hey, I got a C in French. How about that? That came into good use, didn't it? C. Make sure to flip. I think I might fix his jawline a little bit. Make his ears a bit bigger as well. Might make his chin smaller along with that. Again, I'm still at the point of refining things. I'm nowhere near to cleaning up at this rate. Probably won't even get to it at this rate. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind realistic approaches to games, like, as in the gameplay. It's just the style. Like, I'd rather play a game that has a bit more style these days, you know, rather than trying to be completely realistic. It's like back along when you know, you'd see those kind of movies that tried to do realistic CGI, but it just did not work at all. Like, Beowulf? Is that what I'm thinking of? Very long time ago. It was like all CGI, but it was trying to be realistic, so what's the point? It's alright mixing it up with real actors and that, but I think that film was entirely CGI, but for some reason they were trying to go for a realistic look. Made no sense to me. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it can fit the theme of the game. It's just I'm personally just getting kind of tired of seeing it now. It doesn't impress me anymore. We know with video games, people care so much about graphics, that's why they keep doing it. It's just my opinion though. It's like for example, granted, it's a game I'm playing now, but granted I'm playing it on the Xbox One and it's optimized like shit. Like, for example, PUBG has, in my opinion, some of the most boring... It's like the most boring looking game. Even though it's fun, but there's not really much style to it. Unlike Fortnite, which is actually oozing with style. I Probably shouldn't start talking about these kind of games on here. Homework is confusing? Never. Oh yeah, I need to draw his holster, which needs to be like peeking underneath his... In fact, that strap's on the wrong side. In fact, that's on the wrong side. What? Oh wait, no, you said earlier, Sappy, that he looks different in different games. Might have to swap these around then. $5? That's nothing. I used to get like double that some weeks. Or like every lesson I went to, they would give us homework to do for the next day. So we'd have like, for example, 6 lessons in a day. And so that'd be 6 pieces of homework to get done like within 1 or 2 days. It's ridiculous. No wonder why I didn't do half of it. Hey, he's got a bit of a belt here. Try and enjoy school whenever you can, I guess. Even though I didn't really enjoy it. Made a couple of good friends though, back then. But then I made quite a few bad ones as well. Science, at least at my school they try to make it a bit more engaging. Like we would do like practical experiments quite a lot. But the thing is though, well, we call it secondary school here, which is basically high school everywhere else, I guess. I grew up in a secondary school full of boys, so it was just an all boys school. So half the times the lessons would be stopped because everyone would just piss around. Of course, teachers hardly had any control of stuff half the time. So no wonder why my grades are so bad. We didn't get anything done. I got a C in art and C in French, that's it. Anyway, that's my life story. And the funny thing is, next to my school there was a school full of girls, and of course now the school is now mixed. Both of the schools are joined together, so there's like 1,200 students now under one school. Pretty crazy. I should know because I worked there for a couple of years. Ah, he's got a button there. Thought he tried to sneak away from me. animate. Oh, you graduated. But that's a nice sigh of relief. Also, I don't know where you guys are from, but when you graduate, do you like celebrate it, like properly at the school? Because for me, I didn't do that. We basically, like, because in my final year we were only there for like several months rather than the whole year. We would just occasionally come in and do our tests. That's basically how my years at school ended. Was just me coming in and doing tests every now and then. And then when September came round, it just said, "Well done, you graduated. Here's just like come in and get your certificate." That's basically my graduation. I mean, I didn't mind. That means I'd be off school most of the time. Up to that point. But I should have been studying. Pretty much, Raven. I might occasionally do a video, but I'm sort of over that phase now. Pretty dumb phase, to be honest. If only I realised it soon enough. A bit sooner. I've got to try and draw the detail of this gun. And that's always fun. It's kind of good, though, to take graduation seriously. I mean, you deserve to get a send-off, but at the school I went to, didn't really get one. I think I got a certificate for saying I graduated and for having good attendance that year. And we had to come into the school to collect it during our time off. I think we had like an assembly, but that was it. And they did like a montage of like on like a projector of like all the students over the years. That only popped up for like a second, luckily, so. I should really. Yeah, it is for Patreon. You guys are doing my job for me. I should probably plug it, or bear with. I'm gonna change the description. Request for Patreon. There we go. Okay, that's a bit too much. 5-hour ceremony. I don't think I could sit through that. Maybe it's a good thing we don't celebrate over here. Well, maybe they do. It's just my school didn't. Damn, that hat. He's compensating for something, isn't he? Try not swear in chat, guys, because it just marks it as spam and I can't be asked to unhide it. So, just thought I should mention that. Christ, we've already been an hour and a half, and that's all I've done. I am sort of taking my time on this though. I'm being a bit more methodical than normal. I mean, I didn't really expect to get the whole thing done on the stream. It's kind of hard to see what this is. I think it's... Do they call it the bridge? No, you get it on glasses, whatever. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's hard to see from that reference. Advice on starting up a YouTube channel. Just do it. I guess my advice would be depends what you want to do. Do you want to start doing animating? Oh, speed paint, sorry. I'm not sure if Newgrounds allows it or not, but try posting your speed paints on there. Because, in my opinion, Newgrounds is a good place to start off. Or start posting your art on there. I'd say it's a lot easier to probably... Yeah, to start off on there than it is on YouTube these days, because YouTube's not really kind to this sort of stuff anymore. Obviously with speed paints, like yeah, I say the opposite of that. Don't use copyrighted music. In fact, if you go on Newgrounds, I think you can actually ask for people to... You can look for people on Newgrounds who are allowing people to use their music for free. So if you want to put in music that won't get you in trouble, it might be worth going over to there for that as well. Obviously ask them first. But most people on Newgrounds are quite Oh, seriously? Chat. Sorry, Bessie, you're... There we go, show. God, really? You can't even say crap and it will mark it as spam. God, we really are PG these days. There we go. Might do a bit of cleanup at this rate. I just want to make sure I got this more or less down correctly. I hope he's not looking too flat though. He's looking quite fabulous. Wearing a stupid dress. I've been there. Wait, what? Don't worry about avatars too much, Raymond. I would say try and have one that obviously showcases your art, your style. Also, another platform that's worth considering is Twitter, because Twitter has quite a big community of animators and whatnot. And if your work is good enough, it'll get shared around. Okay, we're going to be cleaning up a little bit, I guess. I'm not going to get this done by the end of the stream, no way. I mean, that was the plan initially, but that took a while to get all that done. So let's grab the G pen and start cleaning up. I have to work on the gun a bit more. I think I'll follow this gun a bit more. In fact, the pose is quite similar. I haven't drawn his hair either. His hair like sticks out from the side. Okay, babe, I won't be cleaning up yet. Got to follow the hair. Maybe that's why it looks so odd to me, because I didn't include that. That's good to hear, Sappy. But don't be afraid to say if anything's going wrong though. I mean, I might be cleaning up, but there's still a chance that things will go wrong. But maybe there's something I haven't seen yet. But right now, I don't see anything wrong with that. Also, I'm going to put more detail in the gun and his cane later, and his badge. I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. Pinter's doing my job again. Ah, but Fable 2, I think. Or at least from... at least that version. Hopefully. Is it just me, or have I accidentally given him a Gaston chin? Without even thinking about it. Nobody does chins like Gaston. But again, if you're enjoying the stream in any way, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Sorry, smash it. Hey, I can't unsee it either, that's why I mentioned it. I mean, so far, during the stream, he's been a Robbie Rotten hybrid, a Gaston hybrid, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and the actual character himself. It's kind of annoying I won't be able to get the colouring done, I don't think. But you know, I wanted to sort of take my time with this one. Quite a lot of detail. I don't want to screw things up like I did in that last stream. I guess if things go wrong, I'll just draw Rolf again. His eye's a bit weird then. Handsome Jack. What, from Samurai Jack? Handsome Jack, hang on, I've got to Google him. He rings a bell. Oh. He doesn't ring a bell. Don't know who I was thinking of then. Anyway, back to drawing. So there we go, he's now been Gaston, Robbie Rotten and Handsome Jack. Quite the hybrid. Maybe I found my calling. Gotta be careful here not to make this diamond look like it's floating. I'm not bothered either way, Cannot, because either way you're supporting what I do, so it's up to you. It's just unfortunately with streams, I can't really offer anything, but either way you're supporting what I do. Though on Patreon you do get perks. As Sappy just said. And obviously if I get more support on Patreon, I can do more stuff on there, because then it covers the hours. Yep, Rose just summed it up there. Should have just said that in there instead. Of course, thanks to all the regulars for coming by again. Seeing quite a few here at the moment. Oops. I must admit, the way I've drawn him, he reminds me of somebody else I've seen as well in another show. I just can't put my finger on it. Oops. That's what he reminds me of. I'm going to get a picture of this now. Oh God, what was his name? There we go. Now I need to get a high-res picture of him. Again, this shows that I'm a Justice for the League fan. I need to get a good picture of him though. Okay, he's not that accurate, but I couldn't help that. That's what I was thinking of whilst I was drawing him. It's just the hair, I think. Wait, where's chat gone? I wonder if people agree with me. Probably some don't. Can you see that? What do you reckon? Captain Boomerang. I think that was his name. Probably just me thinking that. I think it's just the hair. Captain Boomerang. What a lame ass name. Maybe I should change this to a boomerang. No, I like Gaston as well. He's funny. He's entertaining. That film's great, Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favourite Disney films, even though I haven't watched it a lot. It's like one of the few Disney films where I think they got really good characters. And actual character development as well. And I don't even like musicals, but here I am liking Beauty and the Beast. Gaston is definitely the most entertaining character, I'll say that. Oop. I hope this bit is looking alright. I'm not very... Drawing like feathers and fluff is not my strong point at all. In my opinion, I didn't like the live action version at all. Basically because they don't really do anything new. Like, it's literally almost word for word exactly the same as the animated version. course, that's just my opinion. I'm getting quite tired of these Disney remakes though. Like Christopher Robin, I can give that a pass because, you know, it's a follow-up, I think. And it's an original idea. I'm just not a fan of these like old stories being just retold in live action. Like, what's the point? Like Dumbo looks terrible. Like, why have they added people? And it looks like that's going to be the main focus. I mean, I should take these things at face value, but the way these live action things have gone, most of them have been pretty bad in my opinion. Which I don't have a strong opinion on Winnie the Pooh because I didn't really grow up with it. I'm not really that attached to it. Oh bother. Made him sound like he was from New York then. That was my this is what I need to stop doing impressions on live streams. It's embarrassing. I can't do impressions. Yeah, there's a live action one, I think. Well, I think there is. There's a trailer for it at least, and it looks awful. Like maybe they're going for like an original story here. It's not going to be just exactly the same. I mean, at least that's something, but if you're going to touch something like Dumbo, you got to make sure you do it right. That sounded wrong. I mean, let's be honest, the only way these things are going to stop is if people stop going to see them. Otherwise, they'll just keep making them. They don't care about artistic integrity at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm getting quite fed up of seeing Star Wars as well. Fed up of seeing like these old IPs everywhere just getting remade. Hey James, hope you're doing well. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, yeah? Have I followed that line through? No, I haven't. This is what I mean when you should imagine or draw what you don't see. Oops. Don't actually draw it though. Follow the line. Back to hijack another stream. Though I have just found out on this stream that you can ban people, so or put them in timeout or whatever. Will Smith as the genie? That would be really odd. I mean, not a bad choice, I guess, in replacement to Robin Williams. Yeah, that's the thing. If Dumbo does well, that'll be the next one on the list, won't it? Bloody Aladdin. Well, they'll probably do the entire friggin' Disney catalogue of this, right? Even the sequels. The Fresh Genie of Bel-Air. That's a thing as well. Recently, I don't know what it is with YouTube's algorithm lately, but I've been getting recommended stuff out of the blue. Like, I don't know if it's something I've watched, but I've been getting Fresh Prince recommendations to me, which I don't mind because I grew up with that show and I liked it a lot. But why has YouTube randomly started doing this to me? It's like it's also it's been recommending me Recess. I don't even like Recess. I don't know what it is that I've watched that has triggered these things, and I find it very annoying. Anyway, that's my small rant of YouTube over. YouTube is a weird mistress. It's so weird. And of course, if you click on the not interested selection option, it doesn't matter. I might be. It depends. How long have we been? We've been almost 2 hours. If I get a move on, I might be able to colour some of it. Don't know what happened to that line. We'll see. I'll try and hurry along a little bit. Well, no, sometimes it does recommend me stuff that makes sense because it's like stuff I've watched. It's like, hey, here's more of this. But then it recommends like Recess and Fresh Prince. It's like I've never looked up stuff like that, and also I don't like Recess. I don't know. The algorithm half the time doesn't know what it's doing. It's like those bloody Johnny Yes Papa videos which just went freaking viral because it was being recommended to everyone. Like one video got 13 million views in less than a day. Not even videos on trending get that much in a day. That's how broken the algorithm is. Anyway, I need to stop ranting about YouTube. I love this platform, but at the same time, I don't. I've got a love-hate relationship with it, I guess. Oh God. I feel sorry for you, Rose. I mean, they were funny at first, but they're all over the place. Yeah, I know, it's all AI nonsense. AI that's completely broken. I know that much, but it's a bit frustrating. Because it doesn't know what it's doing half the time, that's exactly it. Like me. Maybe I should aspire to be a YouTube algorithm. Use a turnip pen for this one. sure to flip. That's not just a reminder to you, that's a reminder to myself. Actually, that button's looking a bit odd. It's a bit too flat. But these all are on this side. Because of the angle he's at. That's a bit better. Oh, you're not far off from me, short dude. As I say, that's not very short at all. You should change your nickname to regular sized dude. Moderate sized dude. Yeah, very average. That sounds very easy, but to do as a job, but I like to think I have some sort of integrity. Also, by the sounds of it, that's people abusing the algorithm, doing that sort of stuff. It's like with the whole Spider Elsa thing, wasn't it? Spider-Man and Elsa thing. That's what these Johnny people are doing. They're exploiting the algorithm. So they just keep crapping out these crap animations. I know they're for kids, but they're not putting effort into them at all. Because you see like ones with... Like there's one I've seen with just... Why has it done that? Why has it moved? Oh. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, there's some videos you see of like these quote unquote Johnny animations, and they've got like everyone's modelled, got what else's face modelled onto the characters. It's really odd, but yet they have loads of views because they're exploiting the algorithm. This is news to me, James. You got some explaining to do tomorrow. This is what happens when we don't see each other for more than a week. But I'm going to leave that for now, because I can't really see what that says on his badge thing, so I might have to leave that. But that's right, I could probably still do clean up and a bit of colouring, though that's probably not going to happen at this rate. which is a shame, but pardon me. Hope you don't smell that. I think I will be done with clean up and then gonna call it a night, guys. But again, if you've enjoyed this stream in some way, make sure to leave a like, as it helps. Again, that's down to YouTube's algorithm. Okay, I look up and the chat has lost me. Again, I'm gonna just put in the simple structure of the gun at the moment, but the rest I will do off the stream because I'll need to scratch my head a bit for this bit. So yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes, guys. I think after this cleanup's done. Smash that like. Yeah, I keep forgetting to say to smash it. That's the only way you can get people to do it these days. Also, I was meant to do it right at the start of the video, like most people do. Because I'm meant to lack integrity. Yes, I will. Cheerio and all that. I'll see you later, you old mucker. You PUBG pro. Oh god, he says that, doesn't he? I forgot about that. Thanks for the horrible reminder. Hey, maybe that's what you got to do to get famous. I mean, he's probably a nice guy, in case anybody's wondering, but not a fan of his content at all, last time I checked. I'm talking about Jacksepticeye, by the way. Send that like button into TGE Event Horizon. What? I can't if I don't know what it is. Oops, that was a bit wobbly. I haven't watched much Game Grumps recently. That's the thing, he probably is a very nice guy. I'm just not a fan of his content. I'm not a fan of like the whole shouty malarkey. Like, can't you just talk properly? Or be genuine rather than just shouting all the time? I'm really, like, that's one of my least favourite kind of videos, is just people shouting all the time. And you're playing a video game, I mean, chill out. I mean, this is way more, this is just miles better content, isn't it? I'm joking. When I was saying that, I'll tell you what I said there. I don't mind people shouting during videos and that's fine, but when you do it constantly, gets a bit grating to the ears after a while, after like a minute or 30 seconds. Like how the old PewDiePie used to do things. At least he admits those videos are crap, because they are, in my opinion. That's why I find it hard to try and why is that marked as spam? Everyone subscribed to Goatman. I don't know why that's marked as spam, but I can't be asked to unmark it. Maybe YouTube doesn't want people to subscribe. To there. Good old Captain Boomerang. Yeah. At least he's willing to admit that his old content is rubbish, because it really is. But hey, people seem to have loved it. I mean, that's where it got him. But I appreciate him for admitting that, and it was like all fake. Because there's no way people act like that genuinely. Oops. I mean, it is kind of a shame that that kind of content got him so popular, because his like some of the recent videos James has showed me, it can be quite funny. Hey, don't worry about it, I'm re-uploading it, so yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, James. Drive safely. No more Pokemon Go and all that. God, I just realised I gave him a bit of a camel toe. I shouldn't say stuff like that. But moving on. I don't really watch his videos anymore, but I did say this earlier on in the stream that I know there's context. Context should matter. But that whole malarkey of him getting, when he was racist on the stream, yeah, people overreacted, but at the same time he should have been a bit more responsible. I said this earlier, so I'm just repeating myself. I mean, if you've got like 130,000 people watch, you've got to be sort of mindful of what you say. That's what I was trying to say. But people still, I think, overreacted a little bit to that. Because like I said, context matters. But, like I said, he should have known better. That's all I'll say about that, because I was just repeating myself. I'll be done in a couple of minutes anyway, Pinkter, so starve yourself for a bit longer. See, I'm quite hungry, but it's gone 11 o'clock here, so I probably shouldn't eat because I'll get terrible indigestion. Or have the massive stabbing pain I had in my chest earlier, which made me so dizzy I almost passed out. But enough of that. Again, the kill all Jews joke thing. Again, he's probably just joking around, but he should have known better. Like, at the time, did he not think people would overreact to that? By the way, I was just quoting that, just for the record. Thanks, Cannot. I mean, it's came out alright. In some areas better than I expected, but quite a bit slow. Bit slow on the uptake though tonight. I was kind of hoping I'd get the whole thing done. But it's getting a bit late now, and once it gets past 11 I get a bit dopey when it comes to drawing. Also, my eyes start to hurt. But just to forewarn, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I might be streaming Thursday. Again, we'll see. Once again, I'll announce on Twitter if I'm streaming or not in advance, which is at KeeperOfPork, if anybody's interested. And if you're lucky, I might post some art on there every now and then. Oops. I'll see you later, Happy. Thanks for requesting this, by the way. It's actually been quite fun to draw, actually. Not as much as a headache as I thought. Once again, thanks everybody who's come to the stream or stuck by. As always, you're the MVPs. And that'll be it for now, guys. That's all I plan to. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be it for now. A lot more successful than the stream last time. Hang on, let me finish off this bit here. His goggles Don't have any lost for words. See, I'm getting dopey now, guys, more than usual after 11 o'clock. So once again, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave a like, it always helps. Once again, thanks everybody who's stuck by. You always make these worth it. So I'll see you later. Thanks, Cannot. You don't have to do that though. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Thanks again, and thanks for supporting. Thanks for Cannot for the donation, and I'll see you later. Now, time to fade out.